Tirthankar Bhagwan is a real person like us, not a representation of God. He acquires the complete, limitless knowledge that cannot be estimated. The beauty of their length, amazingness, and noble usage of incomprehensible terminology is displayed here. Tirthankar Bhagwan is an ancient term mentioned in Shraman philosophy, representing a limitless storehouse of knowledge. It reveals essential information valuable to jivas, guiding us on how to cross the worldly ocean and earning them the title Tirthankar. However, political circumstances in the Indian subcontinent have led to a decline in its popularity, with many worldwide unaware of its significance. The current generation often avoids involvement due to a lack of understanding of its factual character. A Tirthankar Bhagwan is a human, not a representation of God. Their self-effort enables them to attain the highest degree of knowledge of the universe's functional systems, earning them the title God of God. This unique capability is inherent in everyone. While some individuals also achieved similar knowledge, they couldn't share it due to a time lag, distinguishing them from Tirthankars. Despite this, all experienced a seat of permanent happiness on the divine earth. We now explore the hidden secret and unknown elements of inner notions. The immortal universe contains both happiness and sorrows, with a significant part having the potential for permanent liberation from the cycle of birth and death. To overcome it, intense ritual practice is necessary to develop a pure state of soul composition, enabling one to navigate the worldly ocean realm once and for all. In the universe, there is a specific area called the human zone, where humans engage in karma's activities. This source enables one to traverse the ocean of Tirtha, making karma's philosophy a powerful tool for breaking free from the cycles of birth and death. The system to cross the worldly ocean is known only to Tirthankars, who inspire the masses by preaching pathways and its quantum theory. Before addressing the masses, they must generate perfect knowledge themselves, and then that is preached in the Samavsharan gallery with complete elements. The preaching unfolds across the universe in stages. Some others who attain the same knowledge often lack sufficient time in life to preach the subject. Such gods, though possessing the same knowledge, do not get a provision of a preaching gallery. A Tirthankar Bhagwan is born with a special status acquired through the bondage of Tirthankar karma earned in previous births. This bondage initiates a gradual rise through 9 modes, culminating in becoming a Tirthankar in the 10th mode of life. 3 months before the birth, the public learns of the upcoming Tirthankar Bhagwan through a mysterious transmission of wealth. Dev Kuber rains various forms of wealth, making people rich and happy, and informing them in advance of the Tirthankar's birth. Shortly after birth in the early morning, all Devas gather with the heavenly goddess King Indra and Indrani, arriving on the Airavat elephant with 9 faces. Indrani enters the queen's room, retrieving the newborn for the Navana celebration at the designated Sumeru mountain. An artificial child is placed with the mother to alleviate any unknown panic. During the Navana celebration, the Tirthankar child is adorned with divine earrings and a necklace. Possessing clairvoyance knowledge by birth, he doesn't feed on his mother's milk. Feeding happens through Amrit Ras, delivered to his thumb by Dev Indra. After various ceremonies, all Devas assemble at the royal court. Indra Dev presents the most gorgeous, graceful, and attractive child to his father, the king. Upon a single glance at the Tirthankar's child, a spirit develops to continuously gaze at him. In the royal court, Indra Dev performs a Tandav dance in honor of Bhagwan. After a couple of hours, they depart to heaven, with Indra deputing a few female goddesses to serve the Tirthankar's mother. This unique functional schedule is a part that occurs with Tirthankar Bhagwan and with no one else. A Tirthankar possesses a unique character without any ambiguity. No god can match them. All the time, Devas remain with them for care and recreation, etc., except during the period of penance. Although Tirthankar has clairvoyant knowledge from birth, they refrains from preaching until acquiring perfect knowledge. We have defined some of the characteristics possessed by a Tirthankar. He is glorious with 1008 characteristics. Among many, some are displayed as a calm, gorgeous, attractive, and glowing face. The back is not visible. No feeding of any kind. No shadow. Provision of a preaching gallery. A theme view is projected in the icon figure. It is 20,000 feet above the ground level, and the stairs start at 1 foot above the land, which means the gallery is floating in the air. A preaching gallery at 20,000 feet above the land, a human or another gets to the top of the gallery effortlessly. Provision of manastambh made of valuable jewels in 4 directions. It breaks one's haughtiness. Curly hair with no further growth, and nails, etc., preaching in multiple languages at a time. Preaching in a divine sound. Tirthankar moves in the air in the sliding mode, 4 inches above the plane, without taking steps. Sits 4 inches above the plane. Provision of Gandhkuti, a place of Bhagwan seating. Has an aura like a divine mirror at the back for visualization of 7 modes of life, 3 past, 1 present, and 3 future. 1 Chief Gandhar, a pupil who has many abilities and transmits the divine sound into the required language. Sitting provision for all kinds of jives in the preaching gallery, and all have a friendly attitude even between the opposing enemies. A very peaceful crowd, no children's noises, etc. The height of knowledge and its stature is infinite, and that can be figured out by the following modes. Individual souls are infinite, and he knows all. Each soul has infinite characteristics, and he knows all. Total now is equal to infinite x infinite. Atom substances are infinite, and he knows all. Each atom has 20 characteristics, and each has a sub of infinite factors. Total limit is equal to INF. X INF. X INF. X 20 X INF. Other substances are time, space, the principle of motion, and the stay, and each of infinite. All the periods. Total limit of knowledge is equal to infinite of infinite x innumerable number, so nothing is hidden from them, and all are perceived as visible in a moment as expressed. A Tirthankar is a nobleman dignified with 1008 characters. Some have been described. During deportation for moksha, the body stands here in its last form that gets evaporated like camphor. The hair and nails do not evaporate and remain as such, which are burnt by heavenly celestial beings. This moment is considered to be the happiest occasion, and it is a victory for oneself, so the light is kept on by dweep blazing on that day. This is performed by both celestial and human beings. This is the way of delightfully celebrating a Tirthankara Bhagwan every year for his achievement of the highest status in the universe. The occasion is known as Deepavali. The above narration depicts that a Tirthankar has no specific religion, and he is simply a spiritual preacher for the right path. Amazingly, he never teaches us to beg from God, as he cannot fulfill our requirements. It is to be noted that 24 Tirthankaras were born in the present cycle, and the picture of who is presented in icon portraits. The first is Rishabdev and the last is Mahavir Swami. Even though a Tirthankar Bhagwans does not fulfill any wishes, he is beautified with 1008 characters and is capable of knowing all three periods, the cosmos, and yet the notions therein were not created by him. Might motivate you to become a Tirthankar.